Sports technology market is definitely something where we're looking in. All the innovation that's happening in sports, that's also quite broad. But if you look at these figures, it will go to 103 billion more or less in 2030. That's the expectation. 43% of that is in fan engagement. So that's definitely a pillar where we're looking at. The personalized content is something that's interesting, right? Okay, it's not just if look, I was watching the full game and my son is just also watching highlights. He's consuming this content in a different way. And all the data that's affiliated to this, how can we analyze that and making more personalized content? That's a pillar. We're looking opportunistic at clubs and leagues. So you call it the barbell effect. So one is more the premium leagues, like maybe the NBA, NFL, or these kind of leagues. That's more a safer bet that you will not want to X this investment. That's not realistic, but it outperformed the S&P 500 already, right, for decades. So we see that as an opportunity where we actually now talking also for an opportunity with the NFL. And at the other hand, we're looking at the emerging leagues. So that's something that interests us, where we're looking at Unrivaled, I think, is a great example. What's now challenging the WNBA, right? Because with the negotiations and things, I think for players, it's an interesting moment where a league like the Unrivaled can challenge the WNBA with everything that's happening. And what the players can put pressure on the WNBA negotiations because, right, Unrivaled is coming up as a disruptor and more as an innovator. So I think we're on a very interesting moment. What we're looking closely at, so it's again sports technology, clubs and leagues combined with data, where we're almost creating our own ecosystem that it can work with each other.